Yo, what's good with y'all, gang? And gang, I'm literally on the last mission to complete the No Way Out Tier 4 Mansion DLC challenge, buddy. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This right here was one of the easiest Tier 4 challenges that I think we have had in a really long time. Like, I thought the money fronts was easy. This was easier than that. Like, I probably could have completed this in like 2 days if I just had the time and I didn't have to go to work and stuff like that, man. This right here was literally easy peasy lemon squeeze. I literally done till 1, 2, and 3 literally in my first go. I did till 1, 2, 3 as well as complete all the No Way missions on hard without using snacks and body armor in my very first playthrough. My second playthrough, I did it in under 60 minutes. And now, like I said, this video right here, we're gonna be completing the $5 million challenge. So gang, now that I'm literally on the cusp of completing this Tier 4 challenge, I kind of want to treat this as like my review or thoughts of this DLC after I kind of got all this stuff said and done. To be honest, Brody, I'm gonna be real with y'all. My feelings of this DLC still really haven't changed much. It has changed a little bit since my first impressions, but it really hasn't changed much at all since I made my first impressions video. And the reason I say that is because, albeit I do like these missions more than I did when I first started playing it, because I felt like these missions was a drag. But now that I like sit back and I like did these missions over and over again, I speed ran these missions, I took my time doing these missions, I just played these missions in a bunch of different various ways while I was grinding this out, I can say that I honest to God actually like these. Like, if I want to compare these missions to the Oscar Guzman missions and the Clucking Bear missions, I think I like this one more. I like this storyline a little bit more. I like what Rockstar did. I like the different ways Rockstar tried to handle what you do per se when it comes down to every different mission aspect of this DLC right here. Now granted, for the most part, the missions themselves, they pretty good. Now it's like 1 or 2 missions. I think the very first 2 missions, they kind of a little bit on the weaker side. The first mission for sure, but I think the first mission is most on the weaker side because it's mainly just focusing on just doing stuff in that van. But you can also get out of that van and stuff like that, but it's still kind of like drag on and stuff because you got to go to all these different spots, blowing shit up and so on and so forth like that. And I don't really feel like it'd be worth it for real, for real. But overall, I think these missions is pretty cool. I actually like these missions. These missions turned out to be a banger in my eyes. Like I said, the last mission in this damn Holding Tight thread is probably the best. Again, especially if you want to compare it to something like the Clucking Bear raid, or if you want to compare it to something like Oscar Guzman and all that. Like, these missions definitely do a lot more justice for me in that aspect comparative to both of those, because I feel like both of those missions, they basically just extremely linear. You just go to a spot, you do a certain thing, you know exactly what you're gonna do and how you're gonna do it, and that's kind of it. Whereas in these Rockstar literally tried to like break it up. They literally tried to break up the monotony and change what you think gonna happen from the moment you start the mission to by the time you finish it. And I like that. Now, when we get into stuff like the actual mansions themselves, me personally, I do like the mansions. I don't know if people think I don't like the mansions or whatever like that. I do like the mansions. I think the mansions are a great addition. I think they're the best brand new property in the game that you can buy, so on and so forth. The only thing with the mansions is, though, for me, is I just still don't feel like buying all 3 of the mansions is really worth it, in my personal opinion. I know a lot of people say like, yo, buy the mansions. A lot of people in my comments says like, bro, buy all 3 of the mansions, we get a chance, it's worth it, blah, blah, blah. I just still don't see that yet. I personally don't see the reason for buying 3 mansions being really worth it or whatever like that. I just can't see it. But hey, if y'all think that it's worth it, then more power to you, especially if you got the money for it. If you got the money for it and you got the flexing capability to do it, I have the flexing capability to buy all 3 of the mansions. I just don't see the value in that. That's just how I am in real life too, bro. Like, I'm not the type of person that just spend money on stupid stuff just because I can. Like, if I don't see value in something that I'm purchasing, or if it's not like just a necessity, then I'm not gonna fucking buy it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really my biggest gripe with the mansions, bro. And then I thought at least if you buy all 3 mansions, you'll be able to get all 3 different AIs. Like, you'll be able to put all the separate AIs in each mansion, but it don't even work like that. So you don't even get to have a different experience per mansion, besides, you know, maybe changing up how the decor look, and that's really it. So my feelings on the mansions as far as buying all 3, I personally wouldn't recommend nobody do it, but if you just got the money for it and stuff like that, then go for it. It's a great property to own, great in-game property, great flex. great achievement on something that we've been wanting in the goddamn game for the past however many years people been asking for mansions. I feel like it's been a long time. Like people been asking for mansions for a minute, like a really long time, and we finally got them. And personally, I think Rockstar did a good job implementing them in the game and stuff like that. Now, am I disappointed in this DLC? I never really was disappointed in this DLC. I just compared this DLC to something like the Agency DLC or the Contract DLC. With it being a Michael DLC, we didn't get a lot of Michael at all. At least when we got Franklin DLC was actually that. It was actually a Franklin DLC, and it contained Franklin a lot. You know what I'm saying? We was next to Franklin. Franklin had his own set of missions with him and Lamar, stuff like that. So I went into this thinking that we was gonna get something on the lines of what Rockstar gave us with the Contract DLC, or at least something like that. Now, don't get me wrong, the Michael mission that we got, the little secret Michael mission that we get after you complete all the Ivy stuff, was phenomenal. I love that Contact mission. Even though you don't get paid a lot for that mission at all, bro, I don't really think anybody that's doing that mission is doing that shit for money. We doing that shit for the experience and the fact that we get to see our boy, you know what I'm saying, in action, doing his thing. Like just the ending cutscene, the part where he sit down on the couch and he's smiling and he like, fucking A, I still got it. Like it's one of them things that's like, it's so nostalgic, and it's like you get to see pretty much one of the oldest GTA Online protagonists that we got in action, and he like, you know, I still got that shit, and it's damn to bring a tear to your eye, for real. So I love the mission. I just wish he was more involved. From what I'm hearing, there is possibly a part 2. Like we possibly only got half of this DLC because of what happens with the GTA 6 delay and stuff like that. So maybe that's what this is. Maybe we getting another half of this DLC. Maybe that's what could go forward in GTA 6. One thing I said, this is something that I said way back in the day when it came down to GTA 6, man. I wanted GTA 6 to have kind of like a cohesive story, meaning I wanted every DLC to kind of go together and all gel together. I want the next DLC to have an effect off the previous DLC, or the previous DLC to have an effect off the next DLC. One thing I think about GTA 5 DLCs, I feel like it kind of was all a jumble mess until like right around the end. Like now we at the point where, like I said, the Money Fronts update had an effect on the Mansions update, and then this Mansion update gonna have an effect on the next upcoming update, whether it's a finale update or not. I feel like that's what GTA 6 need. Like once we all said and done, once GTA 6 is all said and done, we done with GTA 6, we need to be able to sit back and just look at every DLC, and it should be a whole entire cohesive story. You can probably create a cohesive story from GTA 5's DLCs, but at the end of the day, it don't really just go together and gel well, because it just seems so scrambled and all over the place, in my personal opinion. And then, like I said, when it comes down to the actual meat and potatoes of the DLC, you got to look at what we got. We literally got a bunch of Ivy missions, which if you really think about this DLC, they market it more so like a Michael DLC, but it's really an Ivy DLC. We really doing stuff with Ivy. The missions is about Ivy, so on and so forth. You got the Ivy missions, you got the little new No Way Out vans and stuff. You literally see one driving down right here, and then you get the two little, 2 times with Michael. You get the initial cutscene once you buy the mansion, and then you don't. Because it's crazy, because like even if you don't buy the mansion, you don't even get access to Michael. So for a person that don't have a mansion, you don't even get the Michael portion of the DLC at all. So it's like they really just market it as a Michael DLC, but at the end of the day, the truth is it's an Ivy DLC. It's an Ivy DLC. Luckily, the Ivy portion is free, and I do think that the Ivy portion is the better portion, or it's the better version of like the Cluck and Bear raid and the Oscar Guzman. It is my favorite one to do. It is my favorite set of missions, and even though it don't pay the most, that still, you know what I'm saying, is Oscar Guzman. To be honest, Oscar Guzman need to pay the most with all the stuff that you got to deal with that, and flying the planes and all that shit. But for the most part, the Oscar Guzman is the better pay. The Cluck and Bear raid is the most straightforward, I feel. But this one is straightforward enough, like you can understand what's going on, but at the same time, it's also a little bit different to the point where you can break up the monotony. It ain't as linear, and I like that. And I like the fact that they got the Elite Challenge at the end. Like on top of you being able to make 525,000, you get the Elite Challenge. It kind of make you play a certain way. It kind of make you want to speed up, not finish, you know, not fail the hacks, not die, and get a certain amount of headshots. You gotta really hit your shots out here to get the damn elite challenge. It's not hard once you got it, but if you ain't knowing what you're doing, or you don't got a game plan, or if something go wrong, it can literally fuck over your goddamn elite challenge. And I like that shit, you know what I'm saying? I hope that we get more stuff like this in GTA 6, but again, the most thing I want is the cohesion of the story in GTA 6. I think GTA man said something like that too, but that's crazy that people are saying that, because this is something that I said way back in the day before we even got trailer fucking 1, before we even got any of that, pretty much. I don't even know if GTA 6 even had like a particular announcement back then when I had made that little wish list video all that time ago when I first got on YouTube. I would love to see online really have its own story, and the DLCs continue our story in a way, and it all connects. But here we go, chat. After everything all said and done, we finally got it complete, man. Tier 4, Hacker, all that stuff is complete. I actually got a couple of DLCs or a couple of Tier 4 challenge DLC missions done since the last time y'all might have seen me do some Tier 4 challenge videos or whatever like that. But we got these done. Let me go ahead and claim all my rewards. Go ahead and get my hoodie. Go ahead and get my FIB bomber that I don't care about. Go and get my no AT. And let me go ahead and get my hacker outfit, my $150,000, and my 5,000 R pay scale. Yes, sir. As far as other Tier 4 challenges, if y'all care about this stuff, I'm still on the verge of trying to finish up the Chop Shop challenge. I really been lacking on that. I'm literally like right there and haven't been doing it. Some other stuff I have completed. I have completed the Cluck and Bell Forum Raid Tier 4 challenge, and I haven't actually claimed any of this. So let me go in and claim all my Cluck and Bell stuff as well. Maybe I just was saving this for the video and stuff. I claimed that. I also went out my way and did the Super Yacht Life Tier 4. I did this when we ended up getting the 5 times money. I ended up doing this Tier 4 challenge as well. Go ahead and claim that. Another $150,000 and another 5,000 RP. And I think that might be it as far as what I have done in my own time. Like I said, money fronts, agents of sabotage, being bottom dollar bounties. Like I said, the Chop Shop is almost done. None of these has been completed yet. I did ended up completing the survivals. Y'all seen that back in the day. I haven't really done anything else. I'm thinking about either doing this vehicle enthusiast or this weapon expert one next, but after I complete the Chop Shop, I'm still gonna have to try to go ahead and grind that out and stop messing around with that, bro. But I think that's literally it for me right now. Like I said, all I got to do really is just focus on the Chop Shop, and then maybe I'll try to focus up on the next one that I decide to do or whatever like that, man, when it come down to these Tier 4 challenges or whatever. But yeah, one thing I can tell y'all, bro, if y'all want like a very articulate, like I 100% agree with you review, go watch Dark Viper AU initial review of this DLC, and I feel like what he said is exactly how I feel, and he said it well. Like the actual words he said, the actual way he broke it down and stuff is like perfect. So if you want the exact way that I feel, the exact like comparisons and stuff like that, go check out his video, gang. Just go type in Dark Viper AU. I'm pretty sure y'all know who he is. Go watch that video and you'll understand exactly how I feel about this DLC. But again, overall, I do think the missions are way better than I initially thought. I did end up liking these a lot more. Comparing this to the Cluck and Bell and the Oscar Guzman, this is the best version of those type of missions, because this is literally the closest thing to. I was trying to compare this to like the Contract DLC, and it didn't live up to the level that was. I feel like they gave Franklin amazing work, and they kind of did Michael kind of lackluster. Maybe this is just half. Maybe this is the first half and the second half gonna be amazing. We shall see. It just sucks that we gotta wait 6 months for that. But hey, again, one thing I'm gonna tell y'all, and I think every last GTA content creator can all agree with this. The next few months, bro, in GTA Online, and just as a GTA fan, gonna be exciting as shit. We finna be lit. We finna get probably the final DLC for GTA Online. We finna get some more GTA 6 news whenever we get the GTA 6 news. Like I said, I truly believe that 11/19/2026 is the actual day we're gonna get GTA 6. So GTA 6 marketing gonna kick back up. We're gonna have Trailer 3 coming out sometime next year. I wish it was this year, but probably sometime next year. It's just gonna be a lot going on, man. We're gonna probably be expecting like I said, the final DLC in June, so we're gonna have that. Then after June, we're gonna be coasting all the way to GTA 6. It's gonna be exciting, man. I hope I'm here for it. I hope y'all here for it. I hope y'all excited as I am. I know TGG is excited. I know GTA Man is excited. And I know a lot of other creators that I probably don't even actually know is excited because we all love GTA. That's the reason why we do this shit. That's the reason why we put up with what we put up with. And that's the reason why we do this shit, man. But that's all I got for y'all in this video, man. I hope y'all like it, man. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you guys are new. The Tifo challenge was easy breezy, lemon squeezy. Probably the easiest Tifo we ever done. And again, my overall review of this goddamn DLC, I kind of broke it down to y'all right then. But if you want to go and look at a better representation of it, go watch Dark Viper AU video. But again, if I had to rate this DLC, I still would probably give this bad boy like a 6.5. I initially gave it like a 6.2. I would give it between a 6.5 and a 6.8. It's better than I expected with these missions, but not that much. It ain't like blow my socks off in any kind of crazy way. The best thing I would hold up to this DLC is the mansions, period, point blank, and the fact that the Avi Schwartzman little storyline is the best version of that style of mission compared to the Cluckenbear and Oscar Guzman. But yeah, it's a solid DLC. Solid DLC. One of the better DLCs we've gotten in the past couple of years. You gotta understand that don't really count for much because the past DLCs kind of been very, very mediocre or downright just shit, if I gotta be real with you, man. But that's it. I love each and every last one of y'all. Like I always say, man, y'all be easy, take care, stay safe, stay dangerous, stay out the way. GTA 6 is on its way. I love each and every last one of y'all. Thank y'all for all the love, support that y'all been dropping on the videos and stream. It has been amazing. I'm up out of here, gang.